Hi there. If you would be so kind, may I have a moment with you to share about the gift of salvation? Well, first, let me ask you something. If you were to die today, where would your soul go? Yes, it's quite straightforward. You might say heaven, hell, neither, or whatever God decides. Some of you may say, I don't know. But there is one thing we need to understand. We are all sinners. And that never changes. We are all sinners, and even the Bible says it. In Romans 3:10, as it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. And even in Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So none of us can really say that we have no sin, because even the Bible says it, that all of us are sinners. And did you know that sin leads to death? Not just physical death, but spiritual death. In Revelation 21 verse 8, it says, But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Even in Romans 6:23, it says here that the wages of sin is death, and this death is hell. That means sin separates us from God and leads us to hell. Now let me ask you this question. Would you really want to live your whole life knowing that in the end you're headed to hell? After everything you've worked hard for, reach your goals, getting into a good university, graduating with honors, finding a stable job, or even struggling through life's hardships. Can you imagine hearing someone say, you're still going to hell? Wouldn't that be heartbreaking? And would you just accept that? Of course not. You see, God never wanted mankind to go to hell. Hell was prepared for Satan. For just like a man who is drowning in the sea, you see that he's struggling, trying to grasp air, trying to get out of the water, but then someone just randomly came and saved him from getting drowned. So how would you feel if you were that man drowning? How would you feel that you were about to grasp for life, and then someone just randomly came and saved you? And that is Jesus. He saved us from going to eternal hell. And only we can assure that we can be saved, and that is through our faith.